Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 book cover. Now, if you're a fan of Samsung products, then you're already probably familiar with the book cover case system because Samsung offers it for virtually almost all of its products at this point. So what is this $50 case all about, and is it worth picking up for your Galaxy Note 8? Well, this is just an unboxing, but I'll start off by pointing out the two main features of this actual case, which are illustrated right at the back of the packaging. As you can see, you've got two different modes. On the left-hand side, we have a productivity mode, and on the right-hand side, media consumption. So fairly straightforward. Basically, I would say standard fare for what you'd expect from a case. The only thing that really adds to this the overall experience beyond the protection the case offers is that it does have a magnetized front cover, which will allow, similar to Apple's smart cover, the ability to basically bring up the tablet's backlight without having to actually press the backlight button. So essentially, whenever you open the cover, your backlight will come on, and of course you can decide whether or not to turn on or off the lock screen, permitting you to use the cover as your lock screen or backlight button technically, which is certainly a nice addition. Now, is this case worth $50? In my opinion, absolutely not. But part of the reason I'm sharing it with you guys is that its price is about half now of what it originally launched at. And the Note also, the Note 8 of course, has also seen quite a dramatic drop, which is part of the reason that I've been covering it. With that out of the way, I want to get this out of the package so you guys can actually see what you get for $50. Now, as I mentioned, it's very similar to other book cover cases from Samsung, so you're not going to be shocked by the design. There are several different colors, I think 4 or 5 in total. I went with what, in my opinion, represents the most subdued, although I am matching it up with a white Note, which we'll see what that looks like in a moment. I was a little bit concerned about doing a clash on the colors, but quite frankly, some of the colors are more expensive, and this one is, in my opinion, the nicest case. So the fact that the price also is the softest is just a benefit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Got a little styrofoam inlay, some instructions. So basically, Samsung telling you exactly how this case can be used as well as how not to use it. Again, this is all driven by the magnets on the front cover. They will actually stick to the back case. I'll give you guys an example right now. Let me just get rid of this. And you can see they've got cutouts for everything, as you'd expect with a case designed by Samsung, made specifically for their own product. They really, at least from what I can see right now, have done a very nice job of accommodating everything in terms of microphones. I mean, you'll see in a moment as I actually put the Note 8 into the case, but overall, just, for what it is, it's certainly one of the nicer book covers that I've ever seen Samsung make, which is certainly a good thing because, again, they are asking a lot for these, arguably even at the reduced price. But I have to say, when you look at generic cases for the Note 8, they're going to fall into this price range for at least well-made ones. Granted, this isn't the most ruggedized, but certainly nice. So with that said, let's get it into the actual case here, and then I'll show you what I was talking about. You just pop it in, really easy. Not going to have any problem. That's not going to represent a challenge to any user out there. And there you have it. I do like that you really get that textured finish, almost as if there is not a case on the device, something that the book cover case lineup is really all about, a seamless case. And that's what you get here, plus the additional features. Now, the magnetic stuff I was talking about before, just an example, is if you're in the productivity mode, as you can see, it just locked in there. And that's the magnet at work. I'm not sure that it works as well in the viewing mode. I haven't played around with this, obviously, but I have seen this case before. Overall, though, again, I just think it does a very nice job of giving you at least basic protection. It covers just about everything. As you can see on the right-hand side of the tablet right here, we do have the infrared port exposed, as well as the volume rocker, power button, which obviously you'll need less of with the magnetic smart type cover, and access to the S Pen. There's even some rubber here in order to give it a little bit of shock absorption, but that's really not going to be quite much, so don't rely on it. They've even brought the bezel around the camera. I mean, just every detail is there. Since there's nothing on the left side, clearly no reason to have any access there to anything. Bottom of the tablet, Of course, still need access to the charging port as well as the speakers, so everything is still clearly accessible. And then, of course, at the top, we've got access to our 3.5mm headphone jack. So overall, I like the fit and finish of this case. I think that at its current price point, as I said, which is roughly half of its original retail, it seems to be a solid value. Of course, I will spend time with it and get back to you guys and let you know whether or not I think it's worth even that half price. But that is the reason I'm sharing it today. I do think it's compelling right now. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.